Yeah, I'm getting enough.
So good.
Of what?
I give you water.
Are you getting any?
Well, now that
Thank
we're,
you.
we all have, things going on.
Oh, that's great. I mean, you know what I think that is? I think it's Jerry Orbach.
How do you have a feel for that?
I have a feeling.
Waiter, you soiled my garment here. Let's see who that could be.
A magnificent actor. Your guest is a Tony Award-winning
Is it
actor.
Jerry Orbach?
Well, he always cleans his plate. He always cleans his plate. You know him as the star of The Law and Harry McGraw. He's also in the hit film Dirty Dancing.
Jerry
He
Orbach.
went from persona non grata to potatoes au gratin. Please welcome Jerry Orbach.
I told you.
He brought something.
Wait a minute.
Since my wife is Italian and cooks this stuff just as good as you do,
Yeah.
and since you said I wouldn't get here in time for anything, and since this is California,
Yeah.
I brought some Mexican food for myself.
He brought his own dish. This man is one of the most talented men.
I told him a second ago that I truly, Jerry, I've been a fan of yours. I saw you in 42nd Street in New York, and I mean, to me, Prince of the City, your role in that was just.
I saw him in Fantastics.
Fantastics.
Oh,
Promises,
please, the
Promises.
I was gonna bring one of our two cats from New York and challenge your bird to a fight, but I thought it wouldn't be fair.
You were going to bring a pussycat here, and then he was going to. Your cat would eat my bird.
Now, your wife is from Naples, so she probably gives you good Italian cooking.
Well,
Elaine.
her family were from Naples and from Sicily. you know.
We'll take a taste of.
I will. I'll
what,
pass. Is this sort of a carbonara?
It's a kind of a carbonara, but there's no animal fat in it.
Right, without the cream.
Without the cream and without the bacon. It's very. Oh, he's going to taste.
You know
it
what
and
the
tell us.
difference is between pasta and spaghetti?
What is the difference between pasta and spaghetti?
About $15.
Oh, there he goes. It's not bad. It's interesting. Tasting it.
Very good.
Oh, see that?
And not too salty either.
Not too salty, right?
I'm proud of you. That's great.
Good.
You know, it's the greatest diet in the world.
What is it?
Pasta.
What they call the Mediterranean diet or the peasant diet, which is basically pasta and vegetables or escarole and beans, things like that.
My book is filled with those kinds of recipes.
That's terrific.
Now, do you do a lot of cooking yourself?
No, I don't. Only when I have to. If I'm in California, my wife's in New York, I'll cook a little bit when I'm forced to. But when I'm working, it's great because, you get a huge lunch that's catered or something on the set, and then you come home so late, you don't really want to eat dinner.
Yeah, that's
So
a great.
I find I lose weight while I'm working.
Really?
Sorry, darling.
No, that's
You want to come back or something? Where's the family? Did they come out here with you? Because you're from
Sort
New
of
York?
back and forth, yeah. My wife's been out. I go back sometimes,
And the kids?
The kids are in New York. My older one's married now, and the younger one's in college. And the older one has a band. He's a musician. A band called Urban Blight. Yeah, it's that kind of band.
How many kids do you have?
2.
Did you find out what was causing it?
Apparently you didn't, right?
No, I have 3. But I mean, does it make you feel wonderful when you see your kids do something
Oh, yeah.
on their own,
Of course.
functioning without you?
Well, your son has
My son is on television, but not only that, I see them with older people sometimes, and they're very kind, and they act in society well, and I quell. It's a Jewish word meaning swell with pride. I'm swelling with such pride here that
That's what causes that.
right. That, yeah.
Well, now, as a child, when you were growing up, did your parents encourage you to go into show business at all?
Strangely enough, they didn't mind it at all. They both had some ambitions towards show business. My father tried being a comic in vaudeville for a little while, and my mother was a singer, but the Depression kind of got in the way of that.
Yeah.
So when I was heading toward it, they encouraged it, which was, I guess, rather unusual.
And years on the stage, was that always the dream when you were a kid to work on the Broadway stage in New York? Or?
It's a funny thing. It was almost backwards. I really dreamed of film. My heroes were Montgomery Clift and Brando and people like that. I was a very serious young actor, but I also sang. And I started getting jobs in musicals, and it just panned out that way.
The musical that he
And I loved
started, fantastic, is still running in New York. I mean, how many, 30 years?
1960. 28 years.
1960, it's still going.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be good or something.
But I don't have a piece of it.
You should have had a piece of it.
Sure.
When I saw you at 42nd Street, you have a way of projecting to the bounces off the back wall. And you know, I always wondered, because when you work in a club and you don't have a microphone, is there a technique or a trick to really putting that voice out there? Like that?
To putting the